G'day guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the NRL Would You Rather edition. Something I've been thinking about is, would you like to see like an NBA or an NFL edition of this? I think it would be pretty cool. But tonight we're going to be doing the NRL Would You Rather. Basically, over the last kind of 2 months, there's been on and off periods where I've asked you guys some Would You Rather questions. Players and commentators, obviously, who have been on Let's Talk Footy, have also given their results, so I might mention their result as well with those ones. But feel free to play along in the comments section in this Would You Rather. There is, I believe, 28 questions that we're going to go through. They were split into 3 parts, and let's see what the results for. Basically a people's survey.
Subscribe to Entertainer. Who's going to win the All-Stars tonight? I'm to entertain now.
So guys, I've got these results and questions here for you. So let's go and just let's start this. I'll be coming back to in regards to if I want to speak about who answered the question, as for some reason it has kind of sent a little bit out of order for some. So, first question. Would you rather play with the 1990 to 1994 Canberra Raiders, or would you prefer to play with the 2006 and 2010 Melbourne Storm? Now, we had 52% of the vote going with one side and 48% of the vote. So it got kind of close here. A lot of these polls were very close, surprisingly. And the winner here was the 2006 to 2010 Storm with 52% to the 48% of the Raiders. If you go to actually who voted, there was 44 votes for the Melbourne Storm there and 41 votes for the 90 Raiders. So 90s Raiders led, I remember, for quite a while, but unfortunately in the end, they were not the winners. Now imagine for this one, guys, that you live interstate. Now, would you rather miss your flight and the match, you miss the entire match, which you have paid for, which is frustrating? Would you prefer to miss State of Origin, or would you prefer to miss the grand final? Now, 56 people voted for one, 24 for the other, so 70% in the end with the winner. And the winner here was Origin. 56 people, including myself probably here, would rather miss Origin than to miss, I guess, your team in the grand final. You're going to the grand final for that purpose. So 24 votes there. So I think this was a majority rule situation and one that was not really close at all. Next question is, would you rather give away a penalty at the start of the match, which leads to a try, or give away a penalty with 5 minutes to go, allowing your opponent to take the lead from a goal? Now, 67 to 33 here, so it was a bit of a blowout. 50 people to 25. You had 50 people, probably including myself here, saying the early try. I think it would give the other team a bit of momentum, which is worrying. But I would prefer that than a goal to lead. I think a goal to lead would really frustrate you, especially if you're either tied or losing at that point as well. Now, would you rather cop a bite from James Graham or cop a sneaky poke from John Hopewade? We had 46% to 54 here. We had 54 with Go On Hop and 46 with Have a Nibble Jimmy. 28 people said Have a Nibble Jimmy, and 33 said Go On Hop there. So we'll go on to our next one here. I've gone backwards here accidentally. The next one is, would you rather run a YouTube channel with 30,000 subs and keep it to yourself, or a successful podcast with only 400 followers but regular requests for appearances? 33% say the podcast, with 67% saying a YouTube channel. 51 to 25 here in these results. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments your results as well. Next up we had, would you rather sign for the last spot in your starting 30, Andrew Johns or Cameron Smith? Now this went really back and forth for a long time, but in the end there was quite a clear winner. 44 votes went to Cameron Smith, and 58 votes went to my favourite player of all time, Andrew Johns. It's always been between Johns and Thurston for me. I think Johns has it over in the moment. Now, if you could choose, would you rather receive $1,000 tomorrow, or put the West Tigers automatically in 9th in the season. Now, our guest, Katie Brown, who joined the final episode of Let's Talk Footy, said the $1,000. She didn't go for those Tigers, even though she's got them in the 8 this year. Next up, Katie answered this one as well. Would you rather you win the grand final, your team wins the grand final without you injured, or would you prefer your team finish outside of the 8, you win the Dally M? This was incredibly close. I love this question and how close it was. 52 votes. 52 to win the grand final without you. I think it's the right answer. But 51 said the Dally M. So 1 vote separated this. And so we move on to part 2, where we had, would you prefer to invite the last invitation to your 21st, imagine you're turning 21, Ryan Madison to your party. Bit of a party animal, knows how to cook a feed with Pride Meats there. Probably loves a drink too. Then you've got Jeff Tuvey. Jeff Tuvey, obviously former Manly player, really iconic. So I thought these two go head to head here. Now Jeff Tuvey coming away with 39 votes, but Ryan Madison with those stakes gets the W there, big man Maddo, with 51 votes there. So Ryan Madison, the company chosen for the party. Next up, if you were to play with 2 clubs during your NRL career, I had the Broncos and the Panthers, and Manly and Raiders, 46 votes for Manly and Raiders. So you get to play alongside Tom Trbojevic, get to play alongside Cherry Evans. If you want to count going back years, you might have even played alongside Steve Menzies. Broncos and Panthers, there's a lot of names to go through there, so I won't even start. And that's probably why they won. 46 to Manly Raiders, 59 to Broncos Panthers. For me, it's also Broncos Panthers. They're a powerhouse team. They've Darren Lockyer. There's just so much to go through. One person who voted Broncos versus Panthers. Make sure you check out Mr. Luke Sports on YouTube. Mr. Luke Sports had a vote here at the Broncos and Panthers. He joined us for part 2, which was really cool. Next question is, would you rather work for the NRL in regards to working with Fox League or Channel 9? Now, this surprised me in the sense of not close. We had 109 votes here, guys, so really nice work here. Thank you. We had 74 votes for Fox League, clear winner there. And we actually had double the votes because we had 35 votes for Channel 9, which means more than 2 times the people want to work with Fox League. So Katie Brown and Mr. Luke both there saying Fox League, so pretty cool. We mentioned that Tigers won there. We mentioned the grand final. For some reason, a few of these are doubling up. Okay, would you rather watch the Slugfest Bulldogs versus Roosters game, which resulted in the Roosters winning 6-0, or would you rather watch the NRLW on repeat? Now, it was kind of close here. I expected the women's to get a lot more votes than this. They did pick up the W, though, so that was nice. The women's getting 49 votes, and the Slugfest getting 37 there. I don't have a screenshot of the percentage, unfortunately, there for that one. But, yeah. The next one is, would you rather hang out with Andrew Fafita or Tariq Sims? I think it was stuck in a room with, but we'll say hang out anyway. 16 points separating the winner here. Andrew Fafita was my expected winner. Andrew Fafita with 33 votes. And Tariq Sims gets the job done there with 49 votes in NRL Would You Rather number 2. Well, let's get into our final few. So, yes, let's get into part 3, the end, which I believe was actually the first few questions I did, but it's sent here out of order, so I'm not going to complain. Would you rather take studs to the face? Well, you could say any part of the body, but studs physically going against you during a game while you're on the ground, ouch. Or would you prefer to take, and unfortunately the pants do fall down here, a booty to the face? I guess a booty wouldn't hurt, so I did say booty won't hurt. Studs, I'll be right. Studs, I'll be right, picking up 31 votes, but no one wants those studs. Everyone wants an ass to the face, as Booty Won't Hurt picked up 45 votes against studs. So there you go. In the game, they would prefer to see the bum than to see the studs. Now, the next one is, would you rather drop a high ball? Look, this is a tricky one, and I guess it was kind of close. Would you rather continuously drop high balls as fullback? They're really tricky to catch, so I said high balls tricky. Or would you prefer to continuously kick the ball out on the full on fifth tackle? Now, look, the team's really over the kicking, so team's really over versus high balls are tricky. 35 votes for high balls, 35 votes for teams really over. 44 votes for high balls are tricky. And I agree here. I think that kicking on fifth repeatedly would be really... I think both of these are really tough because the fact that you're dropping a high ball gives the opportunity for that team to score. Then again, kicking it out on the full could be any position in the field. Me personally, I would probably go for the teams really over. I was a little bit surprised that it wasn't closer, but I guess 9 votes is fairly close there. And you can obviously see 79 votes there compared to, say, 110 later on. So really good to see you guys get involved in these. Now, this one here, this one is a funny one because you could have, I guess your points will be stripped. It's tricky. There was a clear winner here. Would you rather finish in the top 2? So probably getting a chance there to go, you go pretty much through to a prelim if you win. Would you rather finish top 2, but your team has a salary cap scandal, so that obviously comes into effect and there's a lot of pressure on your side? Or no salary cap trouble, however you have to fight your way into the game as you finish in 8th place. I thought it was a really good one. This was the second question I ever did. And 15 people said that they would prefer to finish in the top 2. So those people think they can be successful with that drama, which is good to see. Always up for a challenge. But 67 smart people like myself think that 8 is good. I feel like it is very important to not have drama involved and show that you are potentially the best team at present. So I think that finishing 8th is really important rather than having that drama. The last question, the first question I did for the NRL Would You Rather back almost 2 months ago now, 57 to 31 for this one. We had, would you rather Darren Lockyer kicks the ball and concusses you, or get knocked out by Jason Taumalolo? Now, 57 people here said that Lockyer's concussion kicks, they'll take it any day. 31 for Jason Taumalolo knockout. Concussion's a huge thing. Jason Taumalolo's huge. For me, I'm taking the concussion. I'm going with the majority here. 57 to Lockyer concussed me, and 31 for JT knocked me out. Well, guys, that actually brings an end to the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your 3 favourite in the comments, and comment what your situation would be. Comment what were your favourite 3, 1, 2, 3, and then put which of the would you rather situations. If you want to see more of these, leave a comment below. I could do some NBA, some NFL, maybe even some A-League. It used to be part of the channel. Obviously getting behind the Mariners a lot, so I'll probably be heading to Mariners Macarthur for a vlog on Monday. The NRL season starts next week, and I am working on some Supercoach videos, so my Supercoach team should be out shortly. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment on the giveaway. Guys, unfortunately, Conehead Clothing has been shut down. However, they are kindly still getting around the giveaway, so make sure you do use the code, the eHouse10, so that you get a discount. There is 4 days left to get products on Conehead Clothing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.